Barcelona meet with father of Ansu Fati amid Manchester United interest. After Jorge Mendes offered him to Premier League clubs, Barcelona held a meeting with Ansu Fati's father. The Spaniard is not happy that his position at the Camp Nou club has been discredited. The Red Devils are interested in signing Fati before the summer transfer window. They are keenly monitoring the situation of the 20-year-old, having had him on their radar for years. Manchester United is one of the clubs that Fati's manager Mendes offered him. The Barca star could consider leaving his boyhood club if nothing changes. Barcelona manager Xavi has often played midfielders ahead of the La Masia graduate in attack. Ousmane Dembele has been injured for over 2 months and Fati was waiting to play more. Barca may sign another striker next term, which could push the young player further down the rankings. He is unlikely to cost plenty of money and has shown his quality and huge potential in Spain. It could be good news for the Red Devils, and their relationship with Mendes could facilitate a move. Manchester United battling Chelsea and PSG for Manu Kone. Manchester United are expected to sign a midfielder as the summer transfer window opens and the list of potential targets continues to grow. The Red Devils were previously linked to Borussia Dortmund's Jude Bellingham, Chelsea's Mason Mount, and Wolverhampton Wanderers' Ruben Neves. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano now says Borussia Mönchengladbach midfielder Manu Kone is the latest name on their radar. Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain are also interested. The 21-year-old joined Gladbach from Toulouse in 2021 and has gone on to make 54 appearances in all competitions, bagging 4 goals and 2 assists. Kone has 2.5 years on his contract at Borussia Park, but he may be open to leaving as he always wants to join a bigger club. The French U21 international has averaged more tackles and more dribbles per game than any United player, so it's easy to see why Erik Ten Hag is keen. And while the United manager appears to have a large number of midfielders from the outside, 5 of United's 9 options may not play next season. Scott McTominay is expendable and might be sold as he's not commanding a regular starting place. Donny van de Beek has spent most of the season injured and doesn't look to have a future beyond the summer. Marcel Sabitzer is only on loan and will return to his parent club at the end of the season. Both players won't be regulars next season, but Kone would be a regular in the first-team squad. Time will tell where Romano will cost around €50 million this summer and where it will end up. Manchester United sensation Alejandro Garnacho in line for £50,000 a week contract. The Sun reports that Manchester United midfielder Alejandro Garnacho is up for a new deal. The contract will allow the Argentine to earn £50,000 a week, which is 10 times his current salary. There is growing confidence at the Old Trafford club that Garnacho will put pen to paper soon. As per The Sun, discussions over an extension for the teenage sensation started last December. His current contract expires in 2024, but Man United has the option to extend the contract for 12 months. As expected, Garnacho will have caught the attention of other clubs. They will be watching the contract situation with great interest to attack as soon as an opportunity arises. However, it appears they will be disappointed, with the 18-year-old likely to extend his deal before next season. Garnacho has been one of the best young players in the Premier League this term. The winger manager Erik Ten Hag is not in the starting lineup, but may soon be in the Dutch players' plans. Garnacho signed his first professional contract with Man United in July 2021 and is very close to extending his stay. Manchester United willing to pay Gabri Veiga release clause. Manchester United are reportedly keen to trigger the release clause for Celta Vigo midfielder Gabri Veiga this summer. Veiga is just 20 years of age and has enjoyed a meteoric rise over the last 12 months, with his transfermarkt valuation rocketing from €1 million to a career-high €30 million. Primarily a midfielder who can also play as a midfielder, Veiga has appeared in 29 games the current season, scoring 9 goals and scoring 3 assists. The Spain U21 international was previously praised as awesome by talent scout Jacek Kulik and was associated with his move to Old Trafford last month. Veiga also seems to be attracting interest from parties in Italy and Spain, and may be about to change its representative before the summer term. The United boss has just one out-and-out attacking midfielder on the books in Bruno Fernandes, so Veiga could come in and learn from the Portugal international as he continues to develop. He could look to help take the workload off Fernandes at points while also providing Ten Hag with another exciting midfield option, and at just over £35 million, a transfer could prove to be a shrewd one both in the short and long run. Neves could be negotiating transfer to Manchester United. Manchester United already have 9 central midfielders in the first-team squad, but Erik Ten Hag is looking to add another player to the engine room as there could be a summer exodus. Casemiro, Scott McTominay, Fred, Donny van de Beek, Christian Eriksen, Marcel Sabitzer, Zidane Iqbal, Kobbie Manu and Bruno Fernandes are Ten Hag's current options. Sabitzer is only on loan and may return to his old club at the end of the season. The Red Devils have been associated with Jude Bellingham and Mason Mount, among others, but Sports' Luis Miguel Sanz said Wolverhampton Wanderers midfielder Ruben Neves is on their radar. The highly rated 26-year-old's contract expires in 2024 and may be sold early rather than letting him leave for free next year. Neves spent 6 years at Molineux and has made 245 appearances in all competitions since joining from Porto, but may soon negotiate a transfer to United. Barcelona, Liverpool and Chelsea have been linked with Neves, but it's still up in the air where he'll end up next season. The Wolves paid around £16 million for Neves in 2017, but now they want £70 million. This valuation may decline as Neves nears the end of his contract. Manchester United tried to sign Morocco star Sofiane Amrabat in January. Manchester United tried to sign Sofiane Amrabat on loan from Fiorentina in January, according to the midfielder's brother. The 26-year-old was impressive for Morocco in the 2022 World Cup. He started all 7 games in Qatar and played a vital role in his country's progress to the semi-finals. In a recent interview, the player's brother Nordin revealed that 3 clubs attempted to sign him during the final days of the January transfer window. Ralf Rangnick confirms injury issue for Marcel Sabitzer ahead of Estonia clash. Austrian head coach Ralf Rangnick has confirmed that Marcel Sabitzer is suffering from knee problems ahead of the Euro 2024 qualifiers to be played at home against Estonia tonight. Sabitzer recently made a tremendous debut for Austria against Azerbaijan. In David Alaba's absence, the captain made 2 goals and 1 assist while wearing the armband. However, he was substituted towards the end with a knock, and speaking to reporters, Rangnick has acknowledged that he is doubtful after missing Sunday's training session. Meanwhile, Christian Eriksen has just returned to individual training after a prolonged ankle problem and won't be able to start for the Red Devils until the last week of April. Hence, United are pretty short in terms of midfield choices at the moment. Hopefully, Sabitzer has only picked up a minor knock and will be ready to play tonight.